I'm Kevin and you're watching BowenTV, baby. Yeah.
I know you're all tired of hearing this old saw, but it still has teeth. It's something like your parents, when they constantly harped on you about respecting other people's feelings, and not to view yourself as the center of the universe. I guess it's all about your expectations. When you're in a strange environment, it's quite natural to surround yourself with familiar beings and belongings, particularly if you have chosen that environment as the place you want to live in. You tend to want to impose your familiar and comfortable values on your new and foreign culture. And it's totally natural for you to want the protection and convenience you've been used to in the city. It can get a little scary when you're lost in the rural unknown. Have you noticed people tend to be defensive, hence aggressive, in alien circumstances? It's all part of protecting the familiar. However, you have to understand the consequences of forcing unwelcome changes on an already existing and established culture. One thing is sure, you're going to be met with strong resistance. After all, you've invaded our space and we naturally resent you. You have subconsciously or not assumed the role of the invader with superior forces, arriving on our shores. So like all societies that are invaded, we rebel. What do you expect? Open arms? After all, we are forced to give up some of our blessed and familiar territory, whether we personally own it or not, to make room for you, the invader. It's your right to live here, I know, but the irony is, what you are now seeking by your intrusion, you are destroying. If you physically and emotionally insert yourself, no matter how benignly, into an existing and stable, serene environment, it becomes no longer as serene. You have invaded it and made it subject to your expectations. Paradoxically, isn't serenity what you were fundamentally seeking after all? And when you think you have attained it, it becomes elusive. Nevertheless, not all is lost. At least some semblances of your quest for serenity can be salvaged. All it takes in your mind to reverse the roles of the invader and invaded. If a contrary opinion bothers you, try examining how you arrived at your own opinion. It doesn't mean that you're not welcome. All it means is that you have to be prepared for the fact that there is no instant gratification. What are you really searching for? When we relinquish the pursuit of happiness, we find happiness. So if you're carrying excess baggage, just put it on the carousel. It all takes time, a lot of time. So don't be impatient. The longer you live here, the more you will understand our attitude, and the more you will adopt it. Be tolerant. Let the river flow. Relax. Assimilate. There's really nothing more that you can do. Any community is greater than its individual parts. Welcome to our world. I'm Mr. Anonymous. Thanks for looking in.